Exactly.
Yeah.
Easy hack. So, okay, talking about agents. So, one of the agents we just mentioned before was, we can use the web browser. So, ChatGPT's released their own web browser that is agentic by design. So is Perplexity's Comet browser, if you want to Google that one. So, but obviously there is like an agent store as well. I know there's an app store within OpenAI, but this is a Copilot one here. So, just run us through
Yeah.
what these agents can do.
Yeah, so these are probably the two main examples, and they are the ones that will show up by default when you have a licensed Copilot instance. So we've got the researcher and the analyst. So the researcher agent's really designed to gather and summarize, contextualize information across different sources. So it's perfect for tasks like market research, policy reviews, competitive analysis, even summarizing reports. It's very in depth, and it does take a bit longer to produce results. And that just comes back to the model that they're using, which it basically will question itself a bit more to give you better answers. And I mean, I've used Researcher quite a lot. The longest I've had it take to produce a result, I think, was about 20 minutes, and that was based on like a 50-page report. So it does go very in depth to try and give you those results. And then the other one is the analyst agent. So this one interprets and evaluates data to uncover trends, basically in things like spreadsheets. So if you've got performance reviews, financial operational analysis reports, and things like that, it can help tell you a story about what's in that spreadsheet so you can understand it in plain English, basically. And
Right.
that's even what I've got in the next slide. So I've got an example of the analyst here. I uploaded a spreadsheet that contained all of the electric vehicle specifications in Australia, size, weight, efficiency, and things like that. And
As you
it
do.
has actually come back with an insight regarding the physical size and weight of the EV versus its efficiency, and ranked them. So something that wasn't really outlined in the spreadsheet, it was just full of the stats, and it's come back with that insight, which is really cool.
So, what's the best vehicle to get then in that case?
I actually can't see that; it's too small for me to see. But if anyone else can,
Okay, just go with the biggest brand then. But yeah, I love this, and I think unfortunately, this is where some of these entry level positions are disappearing within like BA positions within some companies. But you've got this here, so you can just do it on the fly and just get instant results. It's really powerful. I've done this with also some of the campaign analysis, so some metrics and data from campaigns that have been running, advertising stats. You can just shove it all in here and get a really good response. So upload a CSV, bang, you're away. That's great. And then there's custom agents as well. So again, we're going to show you some practical examples that we've done internally. So
yeah.
Sophia is our HR and people specialist, and she had a request and you helped her out. Can you just run us through what that was all about?
Yeah, so Soph had a whole heap of documents and things that she was trying to stay across to write documentation and policies, and we were trying to work out the best way to kind of utilize these in AI rather than just uploading them all into a chat, and using it that way. We thought, well, let's create a custom agent, because that way we can actually share this out with other staff. If there's anyone else writing these, then they can utilize them. And so that's what Soph has actually done, all on her own accord. So this is a custom agent inside of the Copilot app. So it's what we call no code or low code. You really just give it a set of instructions. You give it a set of source documents. So in this case, Soph has utilized a SharePoint library, which we've added these documents to, and that allows her to keep those updated, add new ones, remove old ones, and that sort of thing. And then when people are using this agent, it's always got that specific source kept up to date, and in terms of relevance as well, to
Yep.
produce the documentation.
That's so
I
great. Yeah, because she
believe
gets
we've
emailed all
got
the time with some of these updates to workplace laws, etc., or just other articles she's found that she's on newsletters with, and she just dumps it all into the same folder, and then bang, it's instantly updated next time she wants to query it. So
Yeah,
good.
I believe there's another image here as
Yeah.
well of that agent
Oh, here we go.
actually running through with a result. So in a moment when that comes through, so you'll see that
Excellent.
our prompt is recommend rewards and benefits that staff currently want based on recent trends. So those recent trends are based on the documents that she's added to this library, and it comes up with an output there of what to use. It even gives like sourcing as well, so you can see what document that's pulled from. If you notice there's something out of date, you know exactly what document you have to go in and edit,
That is
change,
so
that
good.
sort of thing.